When I was 17 years old, I flew across the Adriatic Sea all alone one night, in a tiny homemade airplane. My father built the plane himself. He and I lived on a small farm on the outskirts of a village. He was an aircraft mechanic at Zadar Airport, about 15 minutes away from where we lived. In late September 1991, at the beginning of the Yugoslav wars, the Yugoslav People's Army bombed and then surrounded Zadar. In early October, my village was also bombed by the JNA. They tried to invade, but were held back by the Croatian National Guard. My father could not work during this time, as they had closed the airport. He also couldn't fight with the National Guard either, because we were Serbs. No one in the village trusted us. We spent weeks hiding in our house. The 18th of November at 7:30 a.m. My father and I were looking through the attic window, and we saw tanks and trucks going past our house. One of the cars stopped and two men got out. My father told me to stay in the attic. From there I could hear him opening the front door and talking to the men. He tried to explain that he was a Serb, but they didn't believe him. They took him outside and shot him in the back. Then they took his body away. I hid in the attic for the next 2 days. I could hear gunfire and bombs from the town. I believed that I would be killed soon, but the soldiers never came back. Then, on the morning of November 20, the guns stopped. I later found out that nearly 50 people from the village had been murdered. I knew I could not stay in my village. Even if the soldiers did not come back, I believed that I would be killed because I was a Serb. I didn't have any other family in the town. The only other family I knew was my uncle, but he lived in San Marino, far away across the Adriatic Sea. On the evening of November 20, I left the attic and came downstairs. I packed a bag full of clothes, filled the jar with water, and took the money my father kept in a box under his bed. I pushed the little plane out of my father's shed. Then I took off from the field next to our house, and I left my home forever.
dichiarazione rilasciata dall'Accademia di Santa Cecilia aveva 73 anni. Tra le altre notizie, un piccolo aereo ultraleggero si è schiantato sulla spiaggia vicino Pesaro questa mattina. Poco prima delle 6, il pilota, una ragazza di 17 anni, che soffriva di ipotermia, ha subito numerosi tagli e lividi, ma è riuscita a salvarsi dallo schianto. È stata trasportata dai paramedici del vicino ospedale di San Salvatore, nello Sport. Arrigo Sacchi ha rilasciato una dichiarazione ufficiale riguardante la preparazione della sua squadra per le qualificazioni della Coppa del Mondo.